And welcome everyone once again to this week's edition, a special edition this week of GPL 357, where we are a few degrees short of a few circle. Got a big panel today. I'd like to first make welcome to Theo up the end there, our regular commentator, and we're blessed this week with the captains of the big blockbuster of the weekend, the Jim Foley medal. We've got from the Buglers, the captain Rolly Ryan, and from the Tunners, Gary Lennox. Welcome guys, welcome to the panel.
Next time. Thank you.
Hope everything's going well for you. So what we'll do today is as normal, we'll do our reviews of last week's battles, and then we'll have a bit of a chat to the guys about the coming week and what the Jim Foley medal has come to mean. Theo will obviously ask them a few pointed questions in some surgery. We'll search for some lost degrees out there and give some tips for the coming week. So it should be a good show. So enjoy guys.
Thank you.
And we'll start to review last week's round 5 it was, and I'll kick it off. I've got the Tridents playing the All-Night Chemists. The Tridents just keeping on going with this season. They've been very good, moved up to second of the table, 4-1 with 170 points, getting over the Chemists on 166, who I think are in need of some of their own peptides. Rolly, who have you got there, mate?
I have got Brother W beat the Corruptibles. Brother W were 183 to the Corruptibles on 164, but they are needing their spiritual leader back, which is Mick Prado.
He's gone missing, hasn't he?
He has gone missing.
He has.
In action.
They got the itching powder out. It didn't bring him back. He might be here today. I've heard a whisper.
Okay.
What about you, Gaz?
Well, I'm reviewing the Wanderers versus the Ferrets. Now, this should have been a titanic struggle. They're both very even in their scoring. They score on average 172 versus 170. So there should have only been 1 or 2 points in it, Tony.
Yes.
But there wasn't. So it was a massive smashing by the Wanderers. They 187 beat the Ferrets 174 with a great score from Peter Fatter on 44 points.
44 score of the year, that one, what a cracker. Yeah. Who you got there, Theo?
I got the Tunners versus the Gummers.
Go Tunners.
Yeah, the Gummers actually fell a little short, but the Tunners are just running on spirit at the moment. The Tunners came at 176 to the Gummers 172, but that was the top of the table clash, so it was very close.
Yes, great score by the Tunners. And guys, how are you feeling about this week? The Jim Foley medal, our first president. It's come to mean a lot more than just a round of the GPL, I think.
Well, I think it's very special, and I think we're very honoured to be playing in this special competition of the day, being the Anzac Medal. So, yeah, we're looking forward to it. The team's all revved up. We'll all be here for the dawn service, and it should be a good game.
Got a dawn service at 6:30 to kick us off, and then everyone will play throughout the day. The Tunners going all right. I noticed that you're not there at the top of the table. You've got the least points played against you.
We do have the best defence in the competition, Tony. Nobody can kick goals against us.
I've heard that, obviously putting
That'll
some
change this week, mate.
putting some pressure. Why do you think that is? What's your secret?
Well, we do have a strategy, and it's all based on luck. That's how we control our defence.
Well, it's working beautifully. How are the Buglers going, Riley? Our average of just 173. It's a bit light on, I would have thought, for the Buglers, as normal.
It is, but they're about to step up, Tone. We've got Big Wes, who's about to go off like a stick of dynamite this week, I think. Apparently missed a putt on 18 last week, and they heard him up at 7-Eleven in Heidelberg Road.
I'm not surprised. He does let people know when he's not happy. All the guys back from travelling overseas through the walls of Thailand.
They are, and we're expecting a big week. I mean, last year we had Paul Dusty come in with a killer score, so that really put a bit of a, water on the firecracker, but this year we should be right, and I think the boys will step up.
Yeah, it was a magnificent score.
Yeah,
Paul Dusty's 45 points. I think in 20 years' time we'll look back at that as one of the great moments of the Jim Foley medal rounds.
But Tony, we were challenged because your big, what do they call, power forward in Greg Madigan, he scored last year. He was 6 up on 2s after 11 holes. So we thought it was a game on. Yeah. But we rallied, and we just finally got home.
Got home, well and truly. Right, we'll go into the reviews from last week, our second reviews. I've got the Surats versus the Phoenix. The Surats, I think we can call Melbourne Water and say that the Sur has well and truly been pressure tested. They've come out with 189. They have been awful all year, had the top score of all teams. Billy Fuller whipped one down, and Phoenix were at the other end. Very smelly for them. 189 to 180. The Phoenix go to the bottom, and the Sewer Rats are starting to make their climb. It was a cracking game. Well done to the Sewer Rats. Riley?
Well, I had F Troop. They were very undermanned. They had the 4 players out there, 164 to the Wood Ducks, who got the job done on 174.
Yeah. You got to turn up. Gaz, what about you, mate?
Well, my game was the Vultures versus Wally-Will, and again, this should have been a pretty tight trust struggle. Wally-Will's averaging 175 versus the Vultures 171, so there's only 4 points between the two teams. But the inconsistent form of the Vultures just was one of their lower rounds this week, so they only scored 165. Wally-Will did enough and scored their average of 175, so Wally-Will won easily.
Did it easy.
There you go.
I had the Dynasty versus the Buglers, Gilmore Rowley. The Dynasty only had 7 and lost 167 to 175 Buglers, but the Buglers, I don't believe, have been tested just yet with anything too high.
Yeah, well, the test may come this weekend. We'll see how they respond to that. As always, what we do during the round, we normally go out. We're at 357. We're searching for those lost degrees, and we get out in and have a chat to a few people to see if we can find them.
So we're just out here on course, and who we have? The Chotch himself of the Sewer Rats, mate. You're back. You've been off for a few weeks.
The back's in good shape.
They've been struggling without you. Do you think you can lift them?
I'm trying. I'm trying, Tone.
I've heard the Sewers are going all right early.
Rumour. We're hanging in there.
Against the Phoenix, they're bottom of the table. You're a big chance, I reckon.
Let's hope so, Tone. Just taking it one shot at a time, 1 week at a time.
Sammy, the newly engaged Sam.
Yeah.
I'm Jack Greywhite. I don't talk to the media.
You don't talk to the media anymore. You're joking me.
I'm going to start doing a runner. Where's the Mikey?
Come on, give me a smile at least. Precy's gone to the fridge, I see, after 9.
We're the rats.
He needs to feed it.
Right. Look at the bugle over there saying nothing.
Got the new shirt today.
I know. Is this the first outing in the new
first
shirt?
outing in the new shirt. So, I'm feeling good today. One up at the moment, so anything can happen from here.
That's magnificent. That is high level golf.
Yeah, it is. I've been playing real super golf at the moment, so it's only going to get better.
Don't hold back. Just tell us how it's really going.
The Bugs have told me to just let everyone know that we're coming. They know we're coming.
Trumpet there.
We'll see what the sound looks like at the end. Well done, mate. Keep going. Shot. Can you believe it? Where is he? Shot.
37, 39.
The sewer
Go the
rats.
rats. The rats are out of the sewer. Out of the sewer. Out of the sewer.
Swimming in.
I don't believe it. We're going to get beaten by the bloody sewer rats.
Jenny, comments from the Phoenix. Can you believe this? It looks like the sewer rats have broken through.
I am gutted.
What do you reckon, Vinny? It's magnificent.
Well, I played with one of them today, and he fully deserved his 39 points.
Shane McDonald. Unbelievable.
Yeah, very unlucky.
No.
Welcome back, everyone, and we are now going to test these gentlemen a little bit more. Theo, as always, will just delve into their knowledge of their game and ask them a few pointed questions over a small period of time. Off you go, Theo.
Do you have a reason? Do you have a reason for me?
So for both of you, name the player who would get your team over the line.
Daryl Spreader.
Paul Dusky.
Again. Gary, can you go back to back?
Of course we can.
Rolly, what score would you take right now? Nothing ridiculous.
178.
170. Oh, geez. Do you feel like the Anzac ceremony, the dawn service and stuff, lifts the team spirit for the day?
There's no doubt about it. Certainly, yeah.
Certainly. Okay. Can anyone match Paul Dusky's 45 or get close to it?
No.
No. Rolly?
There won't be a 45 tomorrow on Saturday.
Greg Madigan will give it a go.
Greg Madigan will
If anyone can, big Greg.
No worries. It's pretty much a fight for the top spot at the moment. You're both on the exact same amount of scores. Does it mean so much more?
Well, it's a long season, and we're just trying to finish top 4. That's our planning. So we'll just see how we go.
And we're just cruising along. I mean, you've got to do it at the last part of the year, not the early part, mate.
Okay, that's it. Well done, Theo. Well done, guys. Some very good questions there, Theo. Well done. I would like to just take a little bit of a chat to our ferrets who are sitting at 1-4 down the bottom of the ladder somewhere where they're not used to. I'm lucky enough, I'm in their email chain, and over the years I've been blessed with some emails from one of their members which creates intense focus. Pete Trelaw has a way of delving through things to get these inspiring emails to me, and they've been a bit light on. And I think this may be the problem, Peter. It might come down to you. What happened this week, believe it or not, I got from the ferrets a chain letter. One of those letters that says, if you don't forward this on to 9 people in the next minute, you're going to have all this bad luck. If the ferrets are resorting to chain letters to change their season, they are gone. Wooden spoons for sure. Pete Trelaw, get into that file cabinet of yours and bring out those old emails. That will get the ferrets back in town quick start. Finally, guys, we'll just go through the tips for this weekend, and naturally we've got the Tunners versus the Bugles up the top, the big Anzac Day clash. I'm going to actually go for the Tunners to go back to back. Sorry, Rolly, I must admit, the Buglers are slowly warming. I'm not sure if they're warmed enough yet. The Tunners have been fantastic so far this year, so I'm for the Tunners.
Buglers will get up this week.
Tunners by 1 point.
I'm going to go the Buglers. It's something different here. Get an even panel.
All right, next up, the Gummers versus the All-Night Chemists. The Chemists struggling. The Gummers have been great. I'll tip the Gummers this week.
Yeah, the Gummers. We've got the McCarthy boys, father and son, and they'll get the job done.
I think the Gummers by 1 goal. That's 6 points.
Yeah, Gummers for me too, yeah.
Next up are the Dynasty versus the Phoenix. Now, this is interesting. The Dynasty struggling to get men on deck. When they are there, they're great. The Phoenix have been really disappointing. The Dynasty for me.
Dynasty for me, Tone. I think Chris Page will step up again, the pennant champ, and Phoenix just haven't got the goods at the moment.
Yeah, I also think the Dynasty, they've got a good scoring rate this year, and they're up towards the top third or later just on their scoring rate, so the Dynasty.
Phoenix, mate.
Phoenix, oh,
They need to win. They need to win it.
They certainly need a win.
They're the lowest scoring team in the competition.
Yeah,
they need a better forward line, Tony.
They do. The Ferrets versus the Tridents. So I was going to tip the Ferrets until that chain letter hit, so I'm Tridents all the way.
Tridents for me, Tone.
I think this will be a smashing. Tridents by 2 goals, 12 points for the Tridents.
Yeah, Tridents for me too, yeah.
Then the Surats versus Wallywell. I'm on the Surat bandwagon. That was a magnificent score. I think they're back. Surats. I'm up the Surats.
Wallywell for me.
Wallywell.
Yeah, Wallywell for me. I think.
Come on, the Rats, do something. The Wanderers versus the Corruptibles. Oh, gee, it's a tough thing. I'm the Wanderers again. The Corruptibles, I'm still waiting for the spiritual leader to return.
Yeah, Wanderers for me. They'll be too strong for the Corruptibles.
Well, these are 2 very even teams in their scoring, so I'm tipping a draw, Tony. I can say, I tip this.
Beautiful, you go. I'm going to go the Corruptibles. I reckon the spiritual leader will somehow manage something.
Next up, Vultures versus the Wood Ducks. I was really keen on the Vultures and they let me down last week, so I'm going to slip to the Wood Ducks. I was disappointed. The Vultures need to prove themselves again.
Vultures should get up over the Wood Ducks.
Again, I'm tipping a draw, Tony. But it really depends on the Wood Ducks. If they can get a team on the park, they might have a better chance.
Don't get too many spinners on that fence.
Wood Ducks for me.
You got money on something, huh?
And finally, Brother W's versus F Troop. The Brother W's for me, they've hit some form 2 in a row. I think they'll make it 3.
Yeah, same here. 2 in a row. Brother W should beat F Troop.
Again, Brother W's, unless of course the F Troop have been out for lunch again to have a bit of a team meeting. So my spies told me they went out a few weeks ago and had lunch to try to set their agenda for the year, and they won that game. So my tip is if they've gone out for lunch, F Troop might get up, but I'm going for Brother W's 3 points.
Yeah, Brother W for me too.
All right, well, thanks very much, everyone, for coming along. Just a reminder, everyone, this weekend we are having our second Jim Foley Anzac Day ceremony. We'll raise some money for Legacy, and it'll be a dawn service this year. It is on the actual Anzac Day, so we're going early for all the morning players. If you'd like to come out a little bit earlier, 6:30 is the schedule, and we'll go as soon as the sun looks like coming up. Last year was wonderful, just a fantastic feeling amongst the club, and it's well worth coming here. Birdie's, it's going to be cold. I think Birdie's bacon and eggs will never taste better after this, so it'll be a wonderful ceremony. We'd really encourage everyone to come along and be involved in it. So thanks a lot for coming along, guys. This has been GPL 357. To everyone, remember, if you want to win this thing, you've got to turn up and play well. We'll see you next week. See you.
Thank you.